Hi guys. I'm actually doing this on the fly, and I just kind of stream of consciousness, so you'll get used to that with me. I wanted to talk about how, what's a good way to put it? How I found the courage to actually begin my fitness journey, because it's actually not just one path of a journey. Um, because I didn't even know what I wanted to do with my life. I was in my 30s. I was never one of those people that had any idea. I was kind of jealous of friends that did, and I had plenty of friends. Um, Friends, I say, I mean, not super close people I went to school with that always knew what they wanted to do, and I just never did. I love a lot of different things. I would probably be a career academic if I had my choice. If I had enough money to do it, I love to learn. I would be so many things if I could do it. But like a lot of people, I feel like now that I'm getting older, I don't have the freedom to do, I don't know, like go back to school and get a master's degree. And the saying is true. You might as well try to pursue your dreams because the time will pass anyways. But I get that roadblock too. So I coasted through life, I guess is what you want to call it. Sorry, let me sit up here. So it wasn't just one particular path, but it was definitely a matter of courage, for sure, because I figured I could just go through life with, again, coasting. So I had some girls that I knew. I loosely, I knew them. I was I'm about to admit this on, it feels like national television, because a lot of people could be watching this. I was a huge Backstreet Boys fan, probably a lot longer than I should have been. And there was, I don't remember how I got in this group, it was a Yahoo group for it. And I asked to be added into it or something. So I knew these girls from, just in the group, and the messages would be emailed back and forth, so you would reply in an email for the most part, unless you're actually on Yahoo in the group. So I knew these girls, but I didn't really know them. So this lady who owned the group had decided to have like a conference, because a lot of us were very close. Certain people, were very close to each other, but we never really didn't really have a means to meet each other. So she wanted to do this fun thing with a conference, and we had it one year, and one of them I met. And actually, we weren't really friends. It was kind of funny. So I don't think it was till, if she sees this, she'll probably correct me on this. It was several years later, a few years, I think, till we even started talking. And again, it's one of those ones I'll never remember how it happened, but now we're friends and it doesn't matter. We're really close. So we started doing crazy, and I love these stories, so I don't even care about if people know this. I get paid vacation for my regular job. And I would take off, we would take a week and follow them on tour for a week. And it was super fun, because what else would I do on vacation anyways? I'd travel somewhere anyways. So it was lots of fun to see what it was like. And I went to states I probably wouldn't have normally even gone to. I had no reason to go to Ohio. I had no reason to go to Indiana or Illinois. Sorry, Mel. This is another friend of mine. So West Virginia, I had no reason to go to these places. So it was a lot of fun. We got really close with that. And we had talked about doing some kind of fitness thing, and we keep trying. And studies have really shown that when you have to show accountability, your success rate goes up much higher. Like food diaries, you write it down, you're accountable, you're seeing what you're putting into your body. So when your friend asks you, I did my workout today, did you do yours? Yeah, it's embarrassing, right? So we talked about it, but we didn't really, connect with it. And then another, year later, there was another girl who we both absolutely adore. She's the best. Mel, actually. And we would talk on Twitter. And again, it was just one of those things that never really came up. It's just, I'm thinking about this. It's so funny how things just sort of fall into place. It's like kismet. And then, more years go by. And this other girl, me and Jen, the first one, we actually we were looking to go on the Backstreet Boys cruise. Another one of those things I wish I didn't have to admit. It's all part of the story. It's about being courageous, right? We needed a third roommate. So we didn't want any, well, if you're in this world, you would know. If I say it this way, it doesn't really matter to people on the outside because it all seems the same, which is fine. We didn't want anybody that was loony, that would faint at the sight of them and that kind of stuff, because that's not how we were. So we met this girl named Grace, who, again, I adore her. She's like a sister to me. They all are. And that's how we met Grace. So we went all that time, and they do it 10 months ahead of time. We did that, and Grace became part of our little circle. And I don't think it was till after that. It may have been another year after that, actually. So you're talking 2012 at this point. That we seriously said, look, we all live in different states. One's in Florida, one's in Arizona, one's in Illinois, one's in Georgia. So we can do this. There's no reason we can't do this. So Jen is a mastermind. She's awesome. She's like, let me start a blog, This Fitness Journey, and we will check in if we find recipes that we love, if we find tips that work for us, workouts, anything. And it was great because the distance didn't matter. And I found courage in these girls to do this. And it was awesome. So I want to say that was probably September 2012. And maybe a year later, I was in, let me start where I was. I was probably about a size 10, 12. I usually like to say that's usually how it goes. In about September 2012, and by, maybe it was 2011. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So it was about September in 1 year. And by maybe summer of the next year, I could almost wear a size 5 pants. And it was awesome. And everything I could research, because I want to do things right. So anything I could get my hands on, I was reading on the internet, in the bookstore, whatever. And it was great. I tried being a vegetarian, tried to see what things I liked. And it was great. It was so much fun. And we could, even if we felt, if we didn't get on the blog for a few weeks or something, we were still texting each other. It was Fitness Pal. Fitness Pal was awesome, guys. I don't know if you ever tried that, but it's so great. You can have your friends on there, and they tell you when your friends haven't logged on, or your friends will see if you don't log on. So it's great. It's so great for accountability. Accountability is huge. And after that, I had a lot of life happen. That's usually when I say it's a big chunk of time where I fell off the wagon. So for various reasons. And I've gained the weight back since then. Not now so much, like last year. And I still got into a funk this year. And how do I say this without... I'm sort of growing tired of my retail job. I found it works last year, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's the crazy wrap thing, which is awesome. But they have fabulous supplements too. I love the supplements. I do really well on them, and they really enhance my workout results and make me feel better. Because I do have some chronic illness. I actually have to worry about arthritis with my workouts. In my lower back, in my knees, who knows where else. I was a dancer for 15 years. So, let me wind this up. It's getting me 10 minutes. I'm sorry. So, what I really need to talk about then is accountability is huge. I know I've already said that, but that's going to be something. I'm going to do a little series of videos of what really helped me stick with it, because I can't stick with hardly anything. And I know y'all don't know me, but for real, I am an Aries. If you know anything about an Aries, we can start a whole lot and finish very little. And that is me to a T, along with other things that didn't probably go well with my Aries-ness. So I want to do a little series of videos of what really helped me find out that I just love fitness. I'm so fascinated with the human body and how all of this really works, and how a lot of people are misinformed about how this works. You know, it's not about dieting. It's not about, you know, so what I'd like, if you want to follow this, I'm going to give a little homework assignment. Think of, let's see, 5 to 10 things, I would say. Give yourself, you know, brainstorm even. Write down like 20 things. Like, who cares? But I'd say at least 5 to 10 things that could hold you accountable on this journey for you. Whether it's friends, maybe a few friends that you think would like to do it. Even if they don't necessarily do it with you. You could say, hey, tell me, you know, I need to check in every morning for a workout or for the food or whatever. There's got to be somebody that's willing to do that. If not, like I said, there are apps, there are websites. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Writing in a food journal is huge. People's success rate go way up with food journals, like way up. It's over half, something like that. I can't think off the top of my head. But it's huge. So anything you can think of that would help you stay accountable with this. Put Post-its all over your room or your house or on your fridge or whatever, you know, something, you know, make like, let's do this, 10 to 20 things. Just brainstorm. Just write them all down. Don't even go, oh, that sounds silly, or, oh, I don't think they'll do it. Because one thing I've learned with It Works, guys, because it's a multi-level marketing company, you can't judge anybody because you don't know who would be interested. And there's plenty of people with anything. I'm not even talking about just doing something like a business like that. With anything, you don't know who would be willing to even do it with you or to even just help you get on track. Maybe they know you've been struggling, and they know you've had some issues, and sometimes people just don't want to, like poking the bear, you know, to put it, you know, in a metaphor. They don't want to say, hey, if you need any help, you know, I can help you. Some people might take offense. So 10 to 20 things by, let's see, everybody's got the weekend coming. So let me do by Monday. Okay, so that gives you guys really 2 days. So, and I will put another video up, and we will go from there. Sorry this was so long. Like I said, I sort of did this on the fly. I just wanted to kind of go ahead and do it. Sorry if my eyes are all over that. I'm still kind of learning how to film my videos. And I will talk to you guys soon. I hope everybody has a great and safe weekend. Bye, guys.